I'm in the car and I'm stopping at the red light because it's taking forever. I went for a walk and yeah, just with a dog. I just went for a walk. It's 4:30 in the afternoon and I went for a walk with a dog about an hour ago. And as I was walking, I felt like, maybe I didn't go to the bathroom before. Maybe my pelvic floor is a little weak, or maybe the suppositories are kind of leaking. I felt kind of wet. And then I was thinking, oh no, I hope it's not bleeding. Yeah, I went home and I went to the bathroom immediately, and yes, there was bleeding. So my OBGYN's office is closed, so I'm heading to the clinic right now and hoping for the best. Okay, here's an update. It's already the next day and I look like a hot mess because I haven't put on makeup yet. It's just early in the morning. So at the hospital yesterday, first of all, I had to wait for hours and hours, and Romy, bless her heart, she watched the twins by herself for, I don't know, how long was it? About 4 hours. I was almost gone for 4 hours because I waited forever and ever at the hospital. There were people there waiting that were actually ahead of me, and some of them said they've been waiting since 2 p.m., which it was around, I don't know, by the time I got my turn, it was maybe 7-ish. It was horrible. It was like so, and I'm very tired today because I got home at 8:30, but let me tell you all the things. So first of all, they drew some blood and checked things. HCG has gone up. HCG last Friday was at 6,179. As of yesterday, which is, let's see, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, 4 days later, it's at 19,000, which that's an appropriate level for, 4 days gap. That's like 3x, more than 3x, which it needs to double every 2 to 3 days, which it seems good. Then I did have some high blood pressure. It was like 150 something over 90 something, which I don't know if that was because I was kind of freaking out, or if it's a thing going on with me. I don't know. We will have to keep monitoring and checking. And then they did an ultrasound, and what he saw was gestational sac, and we kind of saw something in there, but it was not very clear. It was like, it looks like there's something round in there. It was very hard to see. I don't know if it was because of the ultrasound, and yes, we did, of course, vaginally, and there was still bleeding. It wasn't, I would say, not quite period strength, as if the period is fully going, like, first day of full flow. No, not quite that much, but it was fresh red blood, which scared me. And it was kind of, it was really not gushing, but it was a good amount. It was not just spotting at all. It was much more. Then he also checked and he saw some fluid on one side. After that, he was like, okay, let me speak to my other doctor colleague, and then we're going to talk about it, and then I'm going to talk to you again. The colleague came, so this was a man, and then the lady came, and they were very, very nice, very nice. She came and said, I would actually like to do another ultrasound. So HCG looks really good. Gestational sac is appropriately sized. And then she did another ultrasound because she said, the liquid or the fluid there on one side, I don't like that, because sometimes when you have an ectopic, there could be just an empty sac in one space, like she called it a pseudo sac. I guess it's a thing. And maybe somewhere else there could be an ectopic pregnancy. I don't know how that works, how it could implant in the uterus and then at some other place if it's only one embryo. I don't know, but she said like it's a pseudo sac. I don't know how that works, but she said she wants to check, and I don't know to even now. I don't have any symptoms. I don't have any pain. the bleeding has stopped. Today, like last night, I came home and I felt like, oh, I think there's hardly any. And then at, you know, after I put the twins to bed and it got really kind of late, there was some very slimy coming out. Sorry for TMI, but this is just the nature of pregnancy and stuff like that. A little blood, but very much like mucus came out. And then nothing. I think all night I felt like, you know, I went to the bathroom a couple times at night. It was semi-dark in the bathroom. It was dark, but there's a little bit of light from the outside coming in, you know, like the moon. I think it was kind of I don't even know what it was, but it wasn't a new moon. So there was some light and I felt like, nah, I don't think I can see anything that's colored on the white toilet paper. So that's good. And so far it's 10:15 now. No bleeding. No bleeding. But let me go back to yesterday again. She checked again. She didn't see anything ectopic. It didn't look like there was anything else. And then she looked again at the gestational sac, and it was pretty clear that we saw the yolk sac in there. There was a circle in there, but it was early, so 5 weeks, 6 days. Now, when you have a frozen blastocyst transfer, I feel like I read somewhere that it might take them a day longer or so. You might be a day or so behind because it takes them to kind of get back into activity. I don't know. But anyway, today I should technically be 6 weeks and 0 days. So starting my 7th week. We did see in the first ultrasound when he did that, I felt like, you know, he had to zoom in so much because it wasn't, you know, it's so small still. I felt like there was some flickering, but they felt also like the flickering was at my heart rate and that it was just my circulation. I'm not 100% sure I agree with them, but then also it did very much look like there was some flickering coming from that little blip that I saw, but it was just so unclear and not sharp on the monitor. It's very hard to tell if it could be anything like a starting heartbeat, which again, you know, 5 weeks, 6 days, between 5 weeks, 6 days and 3-4 days later could make a big difference in what you could see in the ultrasound because there's so much that changes in that time. So the plan is today, and of course it had to be this way. Yesterday, OBGYN's office closed in the afternoon, and today they're not open in the morning. They're only open in the afternoon. So I will give them a call and I will ask them if they would like to see me maybe Friday, which is in a couple days, which means 3 days after we did that last ultrasound, to see if there's growth, if it's going the right direction, if possibly we see more or not. And here's the thing though, I feel pregnant still. I remember with my last, I had 2 miscarriages before, and every single time it was suddenly the symptoms stopped. Suddenly I did not feel pregnant anymore. And I just talked to a friend of mine. She said the same. It's like, no, I suddenly did not feel pregnant anymore. And yeah, for me, it's like, I feel pregnant and I feel like something is there. So maybe I'm one of the lucky ones and it's just some bleeding, which is not a rare thing in the first trimester. I realize that, but I think anyone who has ever gone through this, it's like you totally freak out. I mean, I literally freaked out yesterday when I went to the bathroom after my walk and I saw blood, and not just spotting. I saw legit period blood. I was crying and I was like, I could not stop saying, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, 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 no. I just kept saying no. I feel actually positive. And I actually took, let's see, Monday I took another test and it was like very positive. These Amazon ones are weird. Can you see how even the control line is not solid? See how it's like, it's weird. But I would say that's almost a dye stealer. So this one here on this side, this is the test line. This is the control line. I feel like this stole the dye from this. And yes, the HCG is at 19,000 something, you know, it was yesterday. So that's high HCG. I mean, any test would be a dye stealer now. So please, 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 please be praying. I will see if maybe Friday. I actually have an appointment for next week, Tuesday, at my OBGYN. I don't know if I'm going to see them before. And I very much trust my OB because he's very experienced, and also he's very straight to the point, which I appreciate. He's not doom and gloom ever. He's realistic, but also hopeful. He's like, well, this is what we see. This is, in my experience, what we could expect. This could be an outcome. That could be an outcome. The truth is, this early on, you just don't know until you see it. There's not much to see yet. Okay, I will give you an update when I have one, and please pray, please pray. I believe in the power of prayer. I believe in sending the vibrations out there. I believe in uniting, and I'm telling this baby, I'm like, no, you're staying with me. And like, I trust you. I trust that you are strong. You can do this. I'm like, come on, we can do it. I'll do anything. I would like go through everything. I'll go through bleeding if I need to. I'll go through waiting at hospitals for hours and hours. I will go through cramping, through nausea, forever. Well, maybe not forever, but I will go through birthing and whatever it takes. I will do anything I need to. Do your part too, and let's do this together. Because I want to meet you. I want to hold you in my arms. I want to nurture you. I want to kiss you and I love on you. You're already loved. You're part of our family. So that's kind of, I feel like I've been kind of cruising because I've been busy, and like I just need to talk to this baby. Talk later. Thank you so much for watching.